Hi guys, I'm Shmee, hello and welcome back to the channel where you join me on a beautiful afternoon here in Orange County, California, visiting PFS, Protective Film Solutions, where we came last night with my Zenvo to Supercars at sunset, and the lineup was unreal. The Hypercars, the display of Lexus LFAs, and so many epic things, one of which we're about to be going out in today, a car that is very familiar for me. It's kind of like being reunited with something I have very fond memories of, the Pagani Huayra BC Macchina Volante. Now, I drove that car when it belonged to its previous owners, the Triple F collection, about 2.5 years ago on a snowy day in Ohio. Well, it's now been bought by my friends at Cargroms, added to their collection along with the Zonda Revolucion that I joined for the delivery day of at the end of last year. Well, the Huayra BC, MVBC you could call it, Macchina Volante BC, is now here, resident in California. It should actually be here in just a moment, and we're going to be joining up with Devin to go out for a drive to experience this unreal thing in the sunshine of California. Let's bring it on. Today, the Huayra BC Macchina Volante. I've also got to say how cool it is, how many of the cars that were here for Supercars at sunset that you guys have seen on Exclusive Car Registry. It's going to become a bit of a running thing, but it's where I find out so much about all of these different things. Of course, the Zenvo is up on there as well. Loads of you that were here have an account and have marked that you've spotted this, which is awesome. It's quickly becoming one of the most spotted cars on the website. Also, of course, is the fact that you can also see the MVBC over on ECR. It's moved, obviously, from its first owner, Lamborghini KS, over to the Triple F collection and now to its new owners, growing a pretty spectacular collection themselves as well. So you should definitely be checking that out if you aren't already, and seeing this hopefully on the roads over the next week or two. But for now, it should be arriving in a moment, ready for us to go have a quick look around and then take it out for a run on the roads out here in California. Here it comes. I could hear that rumbling between the buildings in the sunshine. Huayra BC, one of, I think it was originally 20, but became a little bit more. That sounds nuts. All the details, numbers and everything, of course, you can check out on ECR. It's one of the fun things, all of the different cars around the world. Look at this though, crazy thing. How you doing, sir?
Not too bad, man, not too bad. How's it going? You as well.
Congratulations on another, I've got to say, crazy acquisition.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Especially not bad because it matches the Zonda Revolucion.
Yeah.
Which we're going to check out in a bit because that's also here at PFS.
It is, yeah. So this is a pretty special one.
I mean, any BC is a special one.
But this one especially.
This is like a special one.
Yeah, obviously you've seen it before.
I've been lucky to drive it before.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy for me because obviously we met when you took delivery of the Zonda Revolucion, when you guys were literally uncrating that, which was like the coolest thing. 8 months ago, probably? Yeah, not that long ago. But this is like almost in many ways the sister car, right? Because when this was originally spec'd, if I'm not mistaken, it was done to match the other
blue carbon Revo.
Yes.
So the original spec of this car had gold wheels on it.
Yeah.
Which matches the other Revo.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's why it has the Zonda chimneys here and the Zonda mirrors.
Yes, because there are so many things. There are so many things about this. I mean, the wing's unique. The whole, like, the BC took the already pretty cool Huayra, right? There were 100 Huayra coupe gull wings originally.
100 Roadsters.
100 Roadsters. Then they made, it was going to be 20, but I know it ended up being slightly more than 20.
A little more prototypes, etc. All that fun stuff.
Yeah. Good old Italian counting.
Ferrari, Pagani, all
everyone, not saying anything. Anyway, this particular car though obviously has all of those unique touches, including on the inside. If I can just open up the door very quickly, pop this open, even down to the materials used for the seats. And I love that you have the luggage bags in here as well.
Of course. It's part of the ambiance. And
the coolest thing is the car has yet another life where it's being driven. You guys are driving the cars, using the cars.
That's the point. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a car. It's good to share with the community out here. Southern California, you have a crazy car culture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. You buy a BC, and I'm one of 3 just in my neighborhood, like around me. so I know the other two owners. It's funny.
Yeah.
And like you have a Zonda, and I know a few others with Zondas in the area. It's kind of strange, but
Yeah.
that's just how the car culture is down here.
It's an absolute epicenter, and this thing is unreal. Can we hop in and go for a little drive? Is that cool?
That's the whole point of the car, man.
Let's do it. Let's head out with this. Go for a little run around the block, if you will. Nothing too crazy. Oh, it feels like being reunited with it. Back in action.
When was the last time you drove this?
2.5 years ago.
When it was with Triple F?
Yeah, when it was with Jordan, Jason, and the boys, who absolutely loved it. But of course, they bought the Roadster BC.
Yep.
And kind of followed on from this in their collection.
Yep.
And who knows, I guess, what's coming after. I'm sure there are some fun things on the horizon.
Yeah, they do some fun stuff.
But you guys have been picking up some nice toys as well.
Of course. It's got to be fun, you know?
Enjoying the cars.
Yeah, of course.
I love also the whole crew you have with Car Groms and the videos you guys are making. Just everybody enjoying the cars and sharing the cars. And this is kind of the new era we're in. You know, more, let's say, slightly less privacy around everything. More,
sharing.
This is what it's actually like.
Yeah.
Completely empty. This is a great day to head out because it's deserted.
Yeah, day after the huge event they host here at PFS. Yeah. Just going back on the Car Groms thing, it's really cool. It was me and my friend group, just always liked cars, really enjoyed stuff around cars, and then obviously the collection came together really well, and just some phenomenal pieces in there. P1 is another fun one that hasn't been seen on this channel. A12 and Largo, Senna, some beautiful pieces, and then obviously on this side the Zonda is not a bad one, I'd have to add.
Yeah.
The newest edition of Macchina Volante.
So how long have you had this car now?
4 weeks.
Literally 4 weeks in.
4 weeks, yeah. Took delivery up in South Bay Auto Club in LA, and it's been awesome. I mean, I have no complaints with the car. Had our old Roadster, which was beautiful. I mean, everything Pagani does is beautiful. Yeah. Didn't make sense to have two Huayras. So
the Huayra Roadster's gone then.
Yeah, we let that go, and the new owner of that car, it's Brian Mann in Charlotte. Charlotte got a Hypercar, and he is just an absolute legend. He carries on driving the cars. Yeah. Already taken it on a rally, shares it with the community, so it's awesome.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Like, especially out here. I mean, I just can't believe you have this kind of weather to drive in every day. Yeah. That's one of the best things. But have you done anything to it? No, it already had the louder exhaust system. Yeah, so the original owner of this car was very intricate with everything he specs. Yes. The interior, as you know, is from Michael Fangio's F1 car from the 1950s. Yeah, the matching material. The blue carbon on the outside was actually spec to match Zonda Revo's brother car, Kiryu. It's the same 5-layer carbon. Okay. The exhaust is hand etched. There's blue flake and all of this carbon and all this here. Actually, okay, so unlike in the UK where you wouldn't be able to see that, you can catch the shimmers of the blue flake. We got the sun out here. Yeah. Even in the winter, it's 72 and beautiful. Like, what is this blue sky? I don't know this thing. It's not normal. We don't get that. We turn on the heating in August at home. Yeah, it's. But no, as you said, owner number one of the car, really into all of the lovely details. Yeah, really did a really good job with this thing. And then the second owner, as you know, the Freckas, very wonderful people. Loved this car, took care of it, drove it, had some fun, and then obviously we're glad to see it come and reunite with Revo. So it's just mega. It is just mega. Sound as well. Yeah. And even when you just baby it, the twin turbocharged V12 in here. Yeah. Those flurries and flutters from the exhaust, followed by the bangs as it kind of lets off a backfire. Yeah, the pops in this one are a little bit more than the old Huayra we had. Yeah. There's a slight tune on this one with a slightly upgraded exhaust. More meant for looks than performance. Okay. Everything about this car is beautiful, and it really
comes well together with the collection.
Yeah.
Because initially we wanted to look for a Zonda road car. The brother to our Revo being Kiryu.
Yeah.
Which the owner of that car loves too much to let go.
Yeah.
As I understand, because it is beautiful. So then when we heard about this car, this one's legal in the United States, which means we could drive it and have something to match as well.
Yep.
So it only made sense to pick this baby up.
I mean, unfortunately, the Zonda Revo can't be driven. Maybe
Cannot
not legally.
be. Not legally, at least. There's been the back of the mind, some thoughts running, about just throwing it on the street and seeing what happens. But
you only live once. I think you should do it.
You only live once, but you got to be respectful of that car. That's
That's
the pinnacle of the collection as of now. So start it, rev it, have fun with it. Keep the car clean, keep it safe, respect the car.
Well, my ears are very aware of it from last night, so thank you for that.
Of course.
I think everybody who stood anywhere near it is massively regretting it.
Yeah, I mean the best part about these cars in general is just sharing them with other people.
Yeah.
You know, that's what our whole idea about, as well as Cargoms, is we like to get out, drive, share these with other people. You know, it's about the community aspect as well. Like, a lot of kids will never go through and see these cars, so when they come, let them sit in the cars, take people for rides, you know. That's like the best part of doing this.
Yeah.
The cars are awesome, but just like sharing it with people who don't usually get this experiences is what like it's mainly about.
It's the icing on the cake.
Yeah,
and I mean, even just like driving pretty gently like this, it's actually a really nice car to drive.
Yeah.
Like it's comfortable. I mean, I know when you put your foot down, you start to get more of those sounds and things.
Yeah.
It wakes up and it comes to life.
It is it is different for sure than the old Huayra. The handling's a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's a little faster. This one's at an 850 wheel. Just like slight notches. It's crazy to see like everything Pagani puts out, they take so much detail in. You can notice even from Huayra to Huayra Roadster to Huayra BC to RBC, there's differences everywhere on the exterior, interior. They want to make everything be its own special thing.
Yeah. And
they're so good at doing that. So it's definitely a brand that we for sure appreciate and we'll appreciate down the line. It's the best way to put it. And it has the same clutch system as the SV where it goes into neutral after 15 seconds or so.
That's what that beep was.
Help save the clutch, yeah. One of my favorite parts about this too is the shifter. The ball shifter right here is really nice. You get a lot of clicking in it.
And then you have a bit of an open road.
Of course.
Oh, the noises are cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
The intake sounds. When you lift off, the swooshes.
Yeah. There's no other car I've experienced that's quite like the driving experience that Pagani gives you.
Yeah.
With all the noises, the clicks.
It's like not only the art of the car, but also
the soul of it.
Yeah, the race kind of.
Yeah.
Proper suspension setup.
It's definitely a beauty in the collection for sure.
Yeah. Oh, the world of stop signs when there's nothing to stop for. But you got to do what you got to do.
That's how it works here in the States. I mean, you guys have roundabouts.
We have roundabouts. That thing is cool.
Yeah. It's driving these cars is always an experience, and that's why it's fun to take people and I'm sharing with people.
It's hard to kind of explain. Even like now, obviously, this is a car that you can go to a racetrack and you go silly fast and do whatever. But even just driving like this, it's an experience.
Single clutch gives it a lot of soul as well.
It's emotion, it's character.
Yeah.
Like I often say this, but almost the slight imperfections of something like that, like the pause that you get, which you don't have on a DCT or something, give a car an element of character, which actually makes it more of a fun experience to drive. Like on paper, that makes no sense, but in reality, if you had like a scale for defining emotion,
Yeah.
that's where it would get some points.
There's a few cars that are up there that have imperfections, but when you find them out and you drive them, you understand why people love driving them so much.
What a cool car.
Let's go pair it with Revo.
Yeah. We're going to fire that up again, are we?
We can.
Or we can just put them out together. God, I'm not sure if my ears are in for it.
I had someone last night stand behind the car.
Yeah.
And there's a video, and I rev it first time, and he freaks out, backs up, holds his ears, comes up to me, he's like, "You just blew my eardrums out." And I was like,
"But you shouldn't have stood behind us."
I was like, "I told you to move back." He had the biggest smile on his face. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. I am completely and totally lost. I'm hoping you know where we are.
I do. I've been here a few times.
But we're going to go and find the Revo, which is lurking down here.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I've got my geography now.
Just inside.
So we will go and have a little nosy at, I guess, well, I mean, the Revo came first for you guys, and then this obviously followed it. Super cool.
The step in the collection.
Yeah, it starts an addiction, believe me. It's only going to go one way.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing.
Never to have too many cars.
Well, check this out, then.
Slow.
This is 2 manpower right now.
Yeah. It is very light. I think 2,300 pounds.
Super easy. These two together are unreal.
Okay, let's go forward and then throw it next to it.
Absolutely unreal.
Need one of these.
Because race car.
No park and brake on this bad boy.
Wheel chock. So the two together is really cool. I can see why you went from the Revo to having the BC as well. The match.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the ones that just made sense for the collection. We had our old Huayra Roadster, which was awesome. Still a beautiful car, but when we realized we can get that one to match, it really just made sense.
These two together are so cool. Like, they're not even, it's not a normal Zonda and it's not a normal Huayra. It's kind of like the ultimate extremes.
Not at all, not at all. You can barely tell the difference in the carbon. So this car actually had a brother car named Zonda Revolucion, which has that carbon on it.
Yeah.
That's 5-layer blue carbon, and this is normal blue carbon. By normal blue carbon,
5-layer blue carbon means multiple layers of lacquer with the tint?
I have no clue.
I think it's probably to do with the tint. It's like having multi-layer paint, you know, like if you have a triple layer yellow or something. Slightly different, but in the lacquer over the top of the carbon fiber.
Yeah.
This thing's mad. I mean, obviously, having had my ears blown out by it, and the Agera RS Valhalla comes out from PFS.
That is not a bad car.
I've been out in that car as well, as it happens. I'm spoiled.
That one is beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, madness. Well, congrats on the latest acquisition.
Thank you.
Thank you for the run.
Of course.
What an awesome,
Always a fun time.
Like, just way to spend an afternoon around Paganis, around 2 very special Paganis.
It's cool to see all the so that's the only Huayra, if I'm right, because the original owner signed a contract. That's the only Huayra with Zonda parts on it.
Yep.
The wing mirrors and the chimneys, and same thing here.
Literally, this is where you can see the details.
And mirrors.
The chimneys with the painted intake parts. Are they painted or are they anodized?
They are anodized Icona blue.
Nice. Real nice. Same as on the fuel filler. That's the noise of an egg.
That is indeed an egg. But if we went side by side.
This is cool. This is cool. It's very cool. Now, for some reason, last night, I didn't spot this, but this Phantom is, of course, from the Hamilton collection. This and a bunch of Steve's cars are actually here, but with everything that was going on, I didn't really take it all in. This is the full Mansory new Phantom, full setup, crazy thing. Obviously, those two just chilling out there, but also here at PFS, it has to be said, the cars are unreal. So that's the Hamilton Collection Senna over there. We've got the Hamilton Collection Veyron over there. Chiron Persport, bunch of incredible cars, loads of things that are around. And yeah, I mean, what a spontaneous day to be surrounded by all of this stuff now, having had the drive out in the Huayra BC, to be reunited with that car, having driven it with the Triple F collection, what, literally 2.5 years ago. It was very early 2021 on a snowy day in Ohio when they were taking delivery of their 300 SL. But if you want to see more of that, do go check out CarGrom's. Devin's pages are all going to be down below as well if you'd like to see more of the different cars and them just getting them out there and getting them driven. A spontaneous run out. We didn't really have all that much planned today, and now we're here. And I mean, the lineup is epic at PFS as always. Thank you very much for watching though, guys. I appreciate your support an awful lot. Check out Exclusive Car Registry if you haven't already to see more of all of these cars and what's going to be, I guess, around during Car Week as well. That's it for now though. Thanks for watching and I'll see you very soon. Cheers.